The Apprentice.
Welcome to Trump National Bedminster. Thank you. We'll take your bag for you. Okay, we'll wait to see her for Mr. Trump.
I'm prepared for this job because I worked my way up from the ground floor level. And in a company with over 50 managers, I was manager of the year my first year in management. I've made it on my own with nothing handed to me, and I'm ready to take it to the next level.
Our task was to put on a technology expo for seniors. We were supposed to teach the seniors how to use technology and try and make it fun and easy for them.
With beautiful eyes. Everybody has beautiful eyes.
You guys gonna be there?
Yes.
Yes.
I'll be there. They could interview me all day.
We're learning how to determine what your heart rate is.
Let's see how it works.
Okay, let's test it out. Okay, so I'll demonstrate. I'll just put it right underneath here.
If my wife was around, she'd kill me.
So right now my heartbeat is 113.
It's very high. I've got you very excited.
Jim, what am I going to do with you?
Zip. I like zip.
He needs to have a personality and big eyes, big lips with the spoon, and he's got a little pack that has all the ingredients, and he zips it together.
Is he goofy? He looks a little goofy in that.
He's supposed to be goofy. And how about he's got a little T-shirt under with a DQ
Exactly.
logo?
That could be it.
I don't like the logo idea.
I agree with that.
Where are we going to put the logo?
How about like this? I suggested having the Dairy Queen logo on his shirt. Everyone else seemed to think that was too much. My initial instinct was to put Dairy Queen branding on Zip. We needed people to see in a glance that he was Dairy Queen, he was Blizzard.
That's what they look for right away. And that's what was not there. Why was not used?
Like the men have the initials, right? DQ, and you don't have anything, and it's like, you know, what is it?
Are you the project manager?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I've wanted to be PM ever since I got here. I love managing, and these are leaders here. These are very vocal people who have strong opinions, but I still know that I'll be able to manage them and will come out successful. I feel great about the overall presentation. Sure, there were a couple things we could have done better, but I was able to get excited about it and just speak from my heart. We are in love with our Ventura float, and we know that the executive and the director loved it as well. Thank you so much. Thank you, Carolyn, for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Take care.
Christy's a pain in the neck. Right before our presentation, Christy was so rotten to me. He goes, Jenny, don't screw it up. Don't miss it. Don't miss the point. Like, right in the face, like, totally trying to unnerve me.
It's not about the presentation. It's about the float.
I wish I could have done better.
I know that I made some mistakes as project manager, but the reason we lost is because Christy couldn't be managed. Christy needs to go home because she thinks it's Christy's way or no way.
So what was the reason you lost, Christy?
I don't think Christy is the person to be asking, because Christy is a liability on this team. You're very hard to work with. I think everyone agrees with me, but Christy is not a positive influence on the team, and it gets old.
You do have a tough
She's
edge,
tough.
Christy. That doesn't mean bad, but she's pretty tough.
She's bad tough.
What do you think, Marcia?
I just think it's ridiculous for a project manager to have to deal with someone who's being bossy.
Has she been that much?
Over and over and over. I admit I made mistakes, but I have the potential to be your next apprentice. Christy does not. All of my sales reps back home say I am the best manager they have ever had. They feel more inspired by me than they've ever felt about anyone in a corporate setting. I get results, Mr. Trump. I can lead people. People like to follow me.
Is it just because people like you or because you're a good leader?
Both.
I'm going to give you another chance, and I'm going to say, Christy, you're fired.
But that night, one candidate did try to get to first base, as you're about to see.
Jen just asked Brian, do you really have a crush on me? And Brian said yes, and she said,
She went, oh.
And now he is...
So we're all eating, drinking, relaxing after the task, and Jen doesn't realize that Brian has a huge crush on her.
Jen, did you not know that?
No, I didn't know that. I thought it was more fun.
Well, he's had a crush since like day one, and Jen was like, really? Me? You have a crush on me? And we're all just putting this pressure on him to like confess his love to her.
Jen. Seriously.
Okay, hang on.
Come on.
There you go.
Clean it up, bro.
He was totally tongue-tied. He couldn't say a word. I'm not exaggerating. It was like 5 minutes of silence. So finally, Marshawn's like, okay, you know what? I'll speak for you.
And I'm a little nervous about telling you about how much I have to offer you because I just don't think you'd be able to handle.
So that gave Brian enough fuel to like get his acting gear.
I love talking to you, and I feel like you're just a very sweet person, and I just want to get to know you a little better. And if you could look behind my, look below my height.
Look behind my height.
It was definitely a little embarrassing, maybe a lot embarrassing.
Excel had a good laugh at Brian's expense, but they weren't laughing for long.
So, Josh, what do you think?
Well, Mr. Trump, I think after hearing everyone's analysis and everyone's comments today, I believe Jennifer was the weakest link on the team for this task.
The reason we lost this task was because we didn't follow through on our original concept of having 5 stations. I was told I was in charge of marketing and sales.
James, you're nodding. Do you agree with that?
I agree. We did veer off the path, and I can't say all the credit goes to her. I mean, she was in charge of sales, but we did move off the plan, and we didn't really react.
So when
as
you
you
fired
saw.
Josh or Jennifer?
Out of the two, I mean, he's the project manager. It does roll up to him.
You didn't sell.
I did sell, Mr.
You
Trump.
didn't sell,
I didn't sell
Jennifer.
enough.
You failed.
I didn't sell enough.
You didn't sell, Jennifer.
You should not fire me. That'll be making a big mistake. Do you think that the project was run properly? Do you think that partway through the project manager should have gone,
Did you
this isn't
sell
working,
or not
let's
sell?
check. I sold.
You failed,
We were selling
period.
what we could sell within the
Period.
format. And we were telling Josh,
You
Josh,
failed.
this isn't working.
Jennifer,
We need
you
to change
failed.
it. James told him several times, this
You
isn't
failed.
working.
Captive
Josh,
audience, you didn't
Josh,
convert.
you failed too.
I agree.
Josh, I think you were a very, very ineffective leader. Your decision-making was absolutely terrible. James, you built a batting cage. You took up all this space. Mark, this is a sales task. You didn't sell a single thing. You're all fired. All 4 are fired.